there are Christmas movies, and then there's Home Alone. A film so iconic that it didn't just become a holiday tradition. It became a piece of American culture. And its sequel, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, managed to capture that same magic on an even bigger stage. But behind the scenes, these two films have an incredible history, filled with unexpected decisions, record-breaking achievements, and wild production stories. Today, we're exploring 10 remarkable facts about both films, all verified through official interviews, recognized publications, and reliable industry sources. Let's dive into the world of Kevin McCallister. Home Alone was officially preserved by the US government as a culturally important film. The Library of Congress added Home Alone to the National Film Registry, recognizing it as culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant. This means the US government ensures the film will be archived and preserved permanently. Chris Columbus directed both films, and they defined his career. Before he became known for directing the first two Harry Potter movies, Chris Columbus shaped the tone and heart of the Home Alone series. He has openly said that Home Alone was the film that transformed him from a struggling filmmaker into one of Hollywood's major family film directors. The mastermind behind the story was John Hughes. John Hughes not only wrote, but also produced both films. After working with Macaulay Culkin on Uncle Buck, he wrote the character of Kevin specifically for him. Hughes was known for writing extremely fast. Insiders say he wrote the entire script in less than 2 weeks. Macaulay Culkin went from modest pay to a record-breaking salary. For the first film, Culkin earned around $110,000, typical for a child actor. For Home Alone 2, that figure jumped to $4.5 million, plus a percentage of profits, making him one of the highest-paid child actors in cinema history at that time. The McCallister house is real and became a tourist attraction. The home used for the first movie is located in Winnetka, Illinois. It rapidly became one of the most visited film locations in the United States during the 1990s. Macaulay Culkin even joked in an interview that he once considered buying the house as an adult and turning it into a funhouse. Home Alone 2 was filmed at real New York landmarks, including the Plaza Hotel. The scenes inside the Plaza Hotel were shot in the actual building. At the time, the hotel was owned by Donald Trump. Chris Columbus later confirmed that Trump's cameo happened because the production requested permission to film there, and the owner asked to appear in a scene. John Williams wasn't the first composer considered, but his music defined the film. Originally, the producers planned a smaller-scale composer, but when Williams saw an early cut, he was so charmed by the film that he signed on. His score became one of the most recognizable holiday soundtracks ever created. Joe Pesci accidentally injured Macaulay Culkin on set. During one of the scenes where Harry threatens Kevin, Joe Pesci bit Culkin's finger a little too hard, leaving a small scar. Culkin later mentioned this in multiple interviews, saying Pesci stayed in character so intensely that he genuinely scared him. The Pigeon Lady scenes were extremely challenging to film. Brenda Fricker, who played the Pigeon Lady in the second film, said in a BBC interview that working with real pigeons was difficult. The birds were trained, but the production still had to use special gels and seeds to encourage them to land on her, a process she described as unpleasant but worth it. The second film's elaborate traps required weeks of planning and safety testing. Because the stunts in Home Alone 2 were far more extreme, the stunt department had to design them with precise timing, padded surfaces outside camera view, and carefully supervised impact shots. Daniel Stern performed surprisingly many of these himself, but only after intense safety rehearsals. More than 3 decades later, Home Alone and its New York set sequel remain two of the most beloved family movies ever created. Their legacy isn't just about slapstick humor and holiday nostalgia, it's also about the talented people, bold creative decisions, and surprising real-life stories behind the scenes. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like the video, share your favorite Home Alone moment in the comments, and subscribe for more film explorations. Thanks for watching. Keep the Christmas spirit alive all year long.